Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave an interview to the India Today group, and he said that the consensus in the world is clear that the moment now belongs to India. The Prime Minister highlighted the human-centric development approach and global agenda that India adopted while being G20 president. He also said that the semiconductor mission should have started about 30 years ago. The Prime Minister said that the people of India trust what he calls the Modi guarantee. Let's look at this report. Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave an interview to the India Today media group on Friday. He covered topics that range from domestic politics to the Indian economy to India's stature in global affairs. The Prime Minister said that the world consensus is clear. This is India's moment. India's rapid ascent in 2023 has been very important as it sets the tone for our journey to Viksit Bharat. We've unleashed the latent potential of our nation. In global forums, India's presence and contributions are now sought after. From a country that used to feel left behind, we have become a country that is now leading from the front. Prime Minister Modi said India focused on human-centric development while chairing the G20 for most of 2023. He said the G20 has emerged stronger and more purposeful during India's presidency, shaping the global agenda more effectively. Our G20 presidency came at a time of multiple and interlinked global challenges. I am happy that we were able to put the focus on human-centric development in the global agenda. We got the developed and developing world to forge a consensus. We revitalized multilateralism. Developing countries in particular have been significantly impacted by slowing global growth, rising debt, climate change, and geopolitical conflicts. Our presidency became a platform to provide a rightful place to the Global South in shaping the global narrative. The induction of the African Union as a permanent member of the G20 in New Delhi was a landmark decision that has given voice to 55 African nations. The G20 summit took place in New Delhi on September 9 and 10 this year. During the presidency, India focused on issues like inclusive growth, digital innovation, climate resilience, and equitable global health access. Brazil now holds the presidency after India. The Prime Minister said that semiconductor mission should have been started 30 years ago. The semiconductor mission is something we should have started 30 years back. We're already late. Our people have tremendous abilities, be it in research or design. India has all the prerequisites to achieve success in the field of semiconductors. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the Modi guarantee is not mere words, but the result of his decades of hard work. It is an expression of sensitivity towards society. When I talk about the guarantee, I bind myself to it. It doesn't let me sleep. It propels me to work harder. It leads me to give my everything for the people of the country. So please don't look for a dictionary meaning of guarantee. Only someone who has experienced a life of poverty understands that the greatest force propelling the poor person forward in life is their trust, their hope. This faith of the poor is what keeps me going. PM Modi addressed various facets of India's economy, including job creation, infrastructure growth, and artificial intelligence. It is well known that investments in infrastructure have a large multiplier impact on growth and employment. Hence, we have constantly increased capital investment outlay. The budget of 2023-24 has increased it steeply to 10 trillion rupees from 1.9 trillion rupees in 2013-14. We will be working on our own computing power in large indigenous language models, keeping in mind the diversity of Indian languages and our needs. This leadership in technology also requires a shift in mindsets. Today, from classrooms to boardrooms, we are ensuring the focus is on innovation and easy availability of capital along with progressive and stable policies. Remember, today's innovation is tomorrow's industry, and it is industry that brings investment and income growth. The Prime Minister said his track record speaks for itself. While he was Chief Minister of Gujarat, the state economy grew from $26 billion in 2001 to $133.5 billion in 2014. It is currently around $260 billion. Similarly, India's economy was $2 trillion in 2014. It is now over $3.75 trillion. He described this as his track record of 23 years. Hence, achieving a $5 trillion economy is a realistic target. Evaluating my journey through a single year may not give a correct picture. because there is a progressive unfolding of my vision and plans. When I start something, I know the end point, but I never announce the final destination or blueprint in the beginning. So what you see today is not what I've worked on. A far bigger picture will unfold finally. I work on a big canvas. Like an artist, I start from one point, but at the time, the final picture can't be seen. The Prime Minister said the next 25 years are crucial for the nation, and he sees optimism among people to make India a developed country by 2047. He said that the BJP is the natural choice of the people in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, and there is a consensus among the citizens that the country doesn't need a Mili-Juli Sarkar or a coalition government. Bureau Report, DD India.